Alright, Shalom, first and foremost, call Haloyim, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Ruach Kodash, in the water YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Ruach Kodash, for the spirit and truth. Alright, double honors to my apostles, the elders of great millstone, who rule well, they taught me this truth through the spirit and power, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Bakatham. Alright, and salutations to the Zaquanium, Wa'akim, across the four corners of the earth, that's teaching this truth. Alright, in sincerity, faith, and honesty. Alright, and the house of David, Shalom, to the Shalom, Wa'abadam, Wa'abacharim, Shalom, which is peace and love to the Lord's elect, Shalom. Alright, to the confusion and face. Alright, Shalom to the sincere Akawaki, I'm out there. Alright, I'm brother calling me out Shalom from Jim at St. Petersburg, Florida. We camp out here in St. Pete. And pretty much through the spirit, I just want to spiritually flow. Alright, and keep that vibration of judgment. Alright, being issued from the heavens above. Alright, because you know this would be a quick exhortation video. Alright, for the sincere brothers out there that need this. Alright, like myself, like all of us, man. Because right now we are in a time of YAHAWASHI perfectly setting up. Alright, his great work. Alright, the pieces of the puzzle being put together. Alright, or whatnot, have you will, alright, or getting ready to make that ultimate checkmate on all the kings of the earth, okay, and with that being said, you know, the suffering, you know, brothers, we only got a little bit more suffering to go through, man, you know, alright, and matter of fact, that's the spirit. Let's go ahead and get a quick precept in St. Matthew's chapter 11, verse 12, it says, I'm going to start verse 11. It says, verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, right, this is YAHAWASHI speaking. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, there have not risen a greater than John the Baptist, notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, this is the point, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. All right, and it says, or gotten by force, and they that thrust mankind. So, from the time of John the Baptist, all right, okay, even to the times right now, all right, the times that we're living in, all right, the kingdom of heaven is suffering violence. All right, Israel has always been suffering, man. That's why the scriptures say in, matter of fact, if I can grab it real quick through the spirit. All right, you know, JCat's been always suffering. Khan, the water, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Check this out. First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. It says, what nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten the first spoils? You see? So what nation have not gotten of her kingdom, man? You see? And we always say Israel, all right, is likened into a comely and delicate woman unto the Most High. Israel, all right, is like the Most High's woman, man. All right. Ezekiel, I think like Ezekiel 16 has said it with the Most High decked Israel, you know. All right, bathed it, clothed it, all right, gave it raiment. And these were all things, analogies or metaphorically speaking or symbolically speaking, all right, or parably speaking, all right, to how the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, has always been there for Israel, man, all right, which are you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians from the beginning. The scriptures say the Lord changed not. So what nation have not had a part in her kingdom? Look at the things that happening to us, man. All right, going into the time of the Assyrians. All right, okay, then the Babylonians. All right, then the Median Persians. Okay, then the Greeks got in there, then we was hauled off into slavery. All right, then what? The Romans raised up, took over the nation of Israel. All right, then all the way down to the captivity that we in right now. All right, which is America. All right, which is Babylon the Great. All right, you got NATO, which is EU, North Atlantic Treaty Organizations. All right, then you got Russia, China, all these other Edomites. Well, China is Moab, but you got all these other Edomites All right, there's so-called superpowers that's trying to rule next, man. All right, everybody has gotten the spoils of your so-called Negro, Latino, and African Indians. So that's why the scripture in St. Matthew's 11 said, the kingdom of heaven until this day suffereth violence. Why? Because St. Luke chapter 17, verse 21. Neither shall they, I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, and when he was demanded of the Pharisees, all right, speaking about YAHAWASHI, it says, when the kingdom of the Most High should come. So now we're talking about when the kingdom shall come. All right, where it's talking about how the kingdom will suffer violence. What nation have not got a part of the kingdom, right? So it says, he answered them and said, the kingdom of YAHAWASHI cometh not with observation. And in the 16:11, therefore observation, it says with outward shew. All right, so with an outward appearance, you see. So this whole time, going back into St. Matthew's 11, it said the kingdom is suffering violence. It's not talking about an actual building that people is coming up to breaking down, man. You see? People is coming up to breaking down, all right, overthrowing it, all right? Okay? What nation have not had a part of her kingdom? Nations coming up and going in there and infiltrating it and kicking it. No, man, it's talking about the people, all right? That's why I said it comes not with an outward show, man, okay? The kingdom of heaven, it will come, all right, through the men of the Lord, man. All right, the kingdom of heaven will not come with observation. Why? Because it says, verse 21, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. Right. So look, oh, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's YAHAWASHI. No. All right. That's the kingdom. No, man. It's not going to come as a mountain or a city, Jerusalem, coming out of the sky, man. Okay. It's not talking about a physical city or physical kingdom. All right. It says, oh, lo there, for behold, the kingdom of YAHAWASHI is within you. All right. Or other words, among you. All right. So the kingdom of heaven is within us, man. That's why suffering violence. That's why all these other nations have had partake in our sufferings, man. All right. In taking by, what overtook us by violence, man. Okay. By the bloodshed of the so-called Native American Indians. All right. The Taínos, the Aztecs, the Mayans. All right. So forth and so on. The Gadites. All right. Reuben, all right, and then all the way down to the southern kingdom, all of the northern kingdom, all the southern kingdom, man. All 12 tribes have been held captive, man. All right, and the scriptures tell you, no man shall free you. All right, so that's why 1 Maccabees 2:11 says, all her ornaments are taken away of a free woman. She is become a bond slave, right? Because what? Israel is the delicacy of the whole other 17 other nations, man. See, Israel is the cherry on top of the cake, man. All right, Israel. All right. Matter of fact, Salakia, Israel is the whole cake. These other nations, all right, are the pan that the cake is sitting on, man. According to Isaiah 40, all right. These other nations is a drop. They count it less to vanity, man. But not to get off topic, all right? Now it's a bond slave, man. See? That's what scriptures say. Why is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Okay? See, the scriptures were written parabolically, man, and metaphorically. All right? And there's a lot of dark sayings and parables, all right, that a lot of people can't understand, man. But it's all talking about children of Israel, the sons of Israel, man. Yashala, princes of the power, man. You see? And the story of how YAHAWASHI, all right, will lead us, because the scriptures say he have done these things to us, man. All right, will lead us off into captivity. And then what? At the time of our accomplishment, he will visit us, all right, and have mercy upon us. And then all the other nations that had a hand in our captivity, they're going to go under they're going to go into captivity, man. That's why Revelations 13 tell you, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, so now let's get a closer precept. And this is all through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Revelations chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Right, and what is that new heaven? Heaven is what? A state of peace, a state of wanting nothing, man. All right, a state of pleasure, all right? So a new heaven, all right, will be on the planet Earth, man. And it said a new earth because what? That rulership, all right, or that state of rulership will be on the planet Earth, all right, because the earth itself, all right, is like it's like a play field for all the kings, all the kingdoms, man. You see, and what the scriptures tell you, the kingdom, all right, YAHAWASHI ruleth in the kingdom of men, all right. He's the king of nations. All right, so this is where it all get played out here on the planet Earth, man. That's why Scripture say the earth abideth forever in Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. All right, so the earth don't fade away, but the rulership thereof, Sirach 10 and 4, man. The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and in due time He will set up one that is profitable. That's talking about YAHAWASHI and the government, which is the elect, 144,000, 12,000 men out of each 12 tribes. All right. Also, along with the 1/3 that's going to get saved, that innumerable number written about in Revelations, the 7th chapter. All right. Revelations 21 verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right. What is that talking about? That's talking about this current rulership. All right. The scriptures tell you the earth, the heavens that are now are reserved for fire. Malachi 4:1, the day cometh that shall burn as the oven, man. And yea, all are proud, and those that do wickedly shall be stubbled. That's talking about the day that YAHAWASHI used these wasters, all right, to destroy and also to sweep them with the besom of destruction. What is that talking about? These thermonuclear missiles. For strongest is right hand that bendeth the bow, man. All right, so that's why all these other nations, we're not rooting for Russia, man. We don't give a damn about none of you Edomites. At the end of the day, the Lord is using Russia to put hooks in their jaws to turn them back into that old Cold War state so that they can build up these thermonuclear missiles, these hypersonic missiles, so that America could be destroyed in 1 hour, man. And then the elect, all right, is that new heavens and new earth, all right? And we're going to get into it. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Right, so what is that talking about? The holy city. We just read the kingdom of heaven is within you, among you. So it's the men. All right. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. What is that talking about? The scriptures tell you about the 5 wise virgins. The scriptures tell you about the bride. All right. Those virgins in Revelation, well, those are symbolically speaking about, or metaphorically speaking about, the elect of Israel. All right. Prepare for her husband. Who is the husband? Did not Apostle Paul say, I have set you as a chaste virgin? You know, roughly to say. All right, to who? That you be married to one husband? What is that talking about? That's talking about to YAHAWASHI. That's why Scripture say, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. All right, so with that, Lord's will, you know, straight to the point. All right, the kingdom of heaven ain't getting ready to suffer too long. YAHAWASHI, the presence of YAHAWASHI, he can put all this wickedness out, man. You know. So with that, you know, call HALAL or Yahawah, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rachakadash, and the water YAHAWASHI for the spirit of truth. Double honors to my apostles as great millstones on this truth. Salutations to this according while I can cause forth unto the earth. Shalom.